Today, we'll discover 4 tricks that everyone uses, whether they feel lazy or not, to beat procrastination and achieve their goals. Have you ever wondered why we sometimes put off important things? The good news is that with these practical tips, you'll not only learn to manage your time better, but also transform your habits to achieve success, even in the world of finance and investment. So, if you're looking to increase your productivity and turn your personal and professional life around, stick around until the end. With this preview, let's move on to discover the first trick that will change how you see your daily work. First, set clear and achievable goals. The first step to fighting procrastination is to have well-defined goals. Often, feeling overwhelmed comes from not knowing where to start. When you set clear and achievable goals, you turn a huge project into a series of small, manageable objectives. Imagine you want to improve your financial literacy or save for an investment. Instead of saying, "I want to be a millionaire," set goals like save 10% of my income each month or read one finance book every 2 months. These specific goals not only give you a clear direction, but also allow you to measure your progress, which is essential for staying motivated. I invite you to write down your financial or personal goals right now. Seeing them on paper makes them more real and gives you the push you need to act. Now that we've learned how to set clear goals, let's move on to a method that will help you break down any overwhelming task into simpler parts. Second, break down your tasks into small steps. One of the biggest enemies of productivity is facing gigantic tasks that seem impossible to complete. The key is to break down those big goals into small, concrete tasks. For example, if you have to create a monthly budget or prepare a presentation on investment strategies, divide it into steps, research information, organize your ideas, create an outline, and finally develop each part of the content. This technique not only reduces the anxiety caused by a large task, but also allows you to celebrate small achievements along the way. I remember a time when I faced creating a personal financial plan. By dividing the process into sections, income analysis, expenses, savings, and investment, each stage became more manageable and progress was consistent. This not only made the process easier, but also motivated me to continue with enthusiasm every time I finished a part. This not only facilitated the process, but motivated me to continue enthusiastically every time I finished a section. Having learned how to break down our tasks, let's now discover how to prioritize them to make the most of every minute of our day. Third, prioritize and manage your time efficiently. Time management is another fundamental pillar for leaving procrastination behind. Techniques like the Pomodoro method, time blocking, or even simply the rule of urgent versus important can transform your day. For example, the Pomodoro method invites you to work in 25-minute blocks, followed by short breaks. This strategy not only helps you stay focused, but it also turns a workday into a series of sprints where your brain stays active and focused. If you feel overwhelmed when starting a task, try assigning it a specific time and focus on that block without interruptions. You can even use mobile apps that remind you when it's time to rest and when to get back to work. In the financial realm, this technique can help you dedicate specific times to analyze investments, review expenses, or learn new strategies without falling into the procrastination trap. With prioritization and good time management in your arsenal, it's time to learn the last trick that will make your environment an ally in the fight against procrastination. Fourth, eliminate distractions and create a conducive environment. The environment in which we work has a direct impact on our ability to focus. In the digital age, it's very easy to get distracted by notifications, social media, or even clutter in the workspace. The solution is simple. Organize your environment. Designate a specific space for work, free from unnecessary distractions. If you find it difficult to disconnect from your cell phone, try putting it on, do not disturb, or even leaving it in another room during your work sessions. Also, personalize your space in a way that inspires tranquility and concentration. It can be as simple as proper lighting, a plant, or decor that motivates you. Remember that every little detail counts when it comes to productivity. This strategy is especially useful for those who manage financial projects, where accuracy and concentration are vital for making sound decisions. Creating a favorable environment is a crucial step to making every minute of your workday as productive as possible. After transforming your work environment, we've almost completed the journey to procrastination-free productivity. Let's now move on to the final part, where we consolidate everything we've learned. We've gone over 4 key strategies to combat procrastination, whether you consider yourself a lazy person or not. Let's briefly recap. Set clear and achievable goals. Turn big dreams into specific, measurable objectives. Break down your tasks into small steps. Break down complex tasks into manageable actions that allow you to make steady progress. Prioritize and manage your time. Apply focus techniques like the Pomodoro method to optimize every minute of your day. Eliminate distractions and create a conducive environment. Organize your space and reduce interruptions to boost your concentration. Each of these tricks will allow you not only to improve your productivity, but also to get closer to your financial and personal goals more effectively. Remember, the key is not to be perfect, but to take small daily steps that, with consistency, generate great results. If you liked this video and feel that these strategies can make a difference in your daily life, I invite you to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Before we say goodbye, I challenge you to put one of these tricks into practice today. Choose the strategy that resonates most with you and start transforming your routine. The road to productivity and success begins with a single step. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember, every little step counts. See you in the next video. With renewed energy and new strategies in your arsenal, you are now ready to conquer your goals. See you in the next chapter of personal and financial growth.